Hi guys, welcome again. Karen Miller here. Recently I hit 1,000 subscribers and I'm so happy. I'm so thankful to you guys for subscribing to my channel and watching my videos. I'm looking forward to doing a lot more videos showing you alternatives and cooking foods that you like, that you love to eat, but just alternatives for our vegan way of eating, for our Serbian way of eating. So I wanted to thank you again. This has been a long journey for me because I've been doing this for so long, and it's really a good feeling to know that there are people out there who are on my wavelength, thinking like I do and wanting to eat healthy, and not just any kind of healthy, because we Serbians, we are on a different level. We are on this hybrid. We are not eating hybrid. So there are vegans who would eat potatoes, for instance, but we don't eat potatoes. So we're gonna find alternatives for these foods that we love so much and have grown accustomed to eating. So I'm looking forward to cooking with you and giving you advice and answering your comments, and any kind of question you have, don't hesitate to ask me. So again, I wanted to thank you so much. So today I wanted to do some pasta. So today I decided that I was going to prepare a Fusilli Kamut pasta. You see, this is Kamut pasta, and I wanted to leave the packaging together so you can see that it is Kamut. I bought this in at a place called Italy in New York, because you know I live in New York, as you know by now. Italy, if you're in New York, you can find Kamut pasta and very good spelled pasta from Italy, because I really trust the pastas from Italy, because the Italians and the Europeans in general, they don't want GMOs in their food, and they have very strict regulation about genetically modified organisms. So as far as pasta is concerned, I would rather buy pasta that is a product of Italy. You see, it says here product of Italy. So I'm going to do this Fusilli pasta with a green sauce, and I'm going to use, for my green sauce, I'm going to use arugula, organic, always organic. I'm going to use some basil for my green sauce, and some green onions, scallions. And then I'm going to put use cherry tomatoes. So it's very simple, just a few ingredients, and we're going to do this pasta dish. So I'm going to boil this. This says 8.8 ounces. I'm going to boil this in about 10 cups of water, because you want the pasta to be immersed in the water. And we're going to cook it for 7 to 10 minutes. It depends on how you like your pasta. The Italians say al dente, which is to the teeth. It has a bite to it. You could do it that way, or you could do it soft. Just cook it any way that you like it. So I'm gonna cook this, and then I'm gonna come back and show you my pasta dish. So let's cook some pasta, some Fusilli pasta, which I showed you before. So here are the ingredients. They're just like 5 simple ingredients, not including the salt and pepper. So the basil, this is a 3/4 ounce packet. So you would use about a half of this, which I don't know, I guess it's 3/8 ounce, which is kind of strange. But anyway, this packet here, half of this, right, which I have here. This is about half of these packets. And then I have 3 scallions here that I cut up. You don't have to cut it up, because you could just cut it up not too small like this, because you're putting it in the food processor. I have 3 scallions here, or green onions, and I have my arugula here, which this is a 5-ounce packet. I'm sure you're familiar with these packets. They come, this is 5 ounces. I'm using about half, which would be about 2.5 ounces. This is based on the 8 ounces of pasta. I think this is a good balance. And then I'm using olive oil, because this pesto is not going to be cooked, so we can use the olive oil, and this is the traditional oil that you use in pesto sauce, which is, this is really a pesto sauce, and some sea salt and cayenne pepper. This is all the ingredients. Very simple. Pasta is very easy to make. I know that children love pasta, so I'm doing this for your children because I know they love pasta and it's very easy to do. So you could come home from work frustrated, busy, you don't know what you're gonna cook, and then you could just whip this up very, very quickly. So let's put this in the food processor now. So I'm going to put the arugula in. You just put everything in. My basil and my green onions. And we're not using garlic. Garlic is traditional. It's very Italian. They eat a lot of garlic, but we Sabians don't eat garlic because garlic is, it kills the cell membrane. It destroys the cell membrane. Dr. Sebi talked a lot about garlic. And it's not just Dr. Sebi. The yogis in India, I found out, don't eat garlic. I'm going to put a dash of cayenne pepper here. Again, salt and pepper to taste. And about 2 teaspoons of salt. And we're going to do about a half a cup of olive oil for this. But you can put as much olive oil as you like, I think. Okay, so this is a half a cup I have here. And what I like to do is turn on the food processor and then pour it in slowly. So we're gonna pour this in here. Now when I look at this, I'm thinking that I need some more oil, so I'm going to pour in some more oil here. Yes, this is how I like it. This is the consistency of it. You see how it's dripping like this? This is how I want it. So it's a little more than a half a cup of oil. It's a little more than a half a cup of oil. Let me scrape the sides here, and I'm going to give it one more round, and then we have our sauce. That's it, see? Pretty color. And it's like this consistency. So let's make our pasta now. This is my cooked pasta here, the 8.8 ounces in that bag that I showed you. It's not a lot. It fit really nicely in this bowl. And I didn't show you how I cooked it because everybody can cook pasta. I cooked this in about 8 to 10 cups of water with a lot of salt. Remember, you have to salt your water really good when you're cooking pasta, because else this is not going to have any flavor whatsoever. So you have to salt it. So salt and water, that's it. You cook it for about 7 to 10 minutes because it depends on how you like your pasta. I don't like mine too al dente, too hard. I like it just in the middle. So this is what you do with that. And this is the green sauce that I put in this bowl here. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to pour this. This is very simple. And you mix it in. You mix the green sauce. And this fusilli pasta has these grooves in it. Looks like little screws. And the sauce is going to mix very well and fit into those little spaces. And then I'm going to add my tomatoes. I cut up some cherry tomatoes here and I salted it a little bit so that all the ingredients have some salt. And then all you do, you add it in. You add it in and you mix it. And there you have it. fusilli and pesto sauce, green sauce with cherry tomatoes. Very simple, very yummy. Your children are going to love, love, love this. I know my daughter is going to really, really love this because I don't cook pasta a lot because I look at pasta as a processed product and I like to do things from scratch, but every once in a while you can do this. It's really delicious, really yummy. So I hope you do this and please enjoy.